good. That's good. Car kind of has a little more bounce to it. Oh, that exhaust. So good. So good. Alright, y'all, so we're going to be talking about the AWE Touring Edition Black Diamond Tipped Edition exhaust for the Supra A90 in this video. So I'm a big fan of exhaust. I've had exhaust on every single one of my cars. So catback exhaust is always one of the first things I'm always going to do to my cars, especially nowadays with how things are restricted from factory. I love the way exhaust sounds. If you're in a sports car, you need something that sounds good, right? So I'm just like a lot of you guys. You want to find the best sounding exhaust that you can find on the market, best value. You're trying to find the best just affordability, something that's going to look good, sound good, and just feel good being behind. There is one exhaust for the Supra A90 that is 100% fits every single thing that you guys at home are thinking about right now. That's the AWE Touring Black Edition exhaust for the Toyota Supra. This exhaust is so good. So I did have a Supra WRX with an AWE. I did have a Supra WRX STI with an AWE. I did have a Honda Type R with an AWE. And now I do have a Toyota Supra with an AWE exhaust. All were the same touring exhaust with the Black Diamond Edition tips. I do have to say, I am very particular on quality, and it is not my fault that AWE continues to give fantastic quality for the value and the price, for the sound, the look, and the feel that you have for their exhaust. The AWE for the Toyota Supra is probably my favorite AWE exhaust for any of their platforms I've installed. This fit like an absolute glove. This was 100% perfect. I had no issues with it, and it was one of the cleanest, quickest exhausts that I installed on a car. I wanted something that I can live with, drive. I daily this car, so I wanted a car that can be just equally as quiet and just be equally as loud at the same time. You know, if you're someone that wants to drive basically quiet, you can put this thing in regular and you won't even hear it. Like, you'll hear it, but it'll be so much of background noise that it just doesn't really affect anything that you have going on. You know, you can speed up in this car. I'm speeding up, don't really hear it. You put it in sport mode, you can downshift. Oh man, you can hear the pops. Those pops are loud, man. Let me see if I can roll down the window. See if you can hear them. Oh man, those pops are absolutely insane. Absolutely fantastic. The car sounds good, it drives good. Let me go back on the on-ramp here. Just listen to this, listen to this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Woo. Woo. That's no tune, that's just an exhaust, no downpipe. Oh man, that car sounds, oh. So the AWE, I love it because it adds the deep tone, man. I've heard so many exhausts that add some deep tone, but it's very raspy, or it's very loud, but it's very whiny, or it's deep, but it's very low. Like this car, just when you hear it, when you're in person, it has a deep tone to it that absolutely just makes it feel like, all right, it feels like I have more power than I really have in this car. You know, the way the car drives, when you're punching it with this exhaust, it definitely just adds more oomph and it adds more bass. You ever listen to a song and kind of you're listening to it, but you have the bass is down low, you don't have the low going enough, and it doesn't add that punch to it, right? Like you're listening to something and the song sounds fire, but it just doesn't have that oomph to it. But then have you guys ever been to a concert or had certain headphones where the bass came in and you kind of felt it and you felt the song and it just kind of gave you a little bit more bounce to it. That is exactly a feeling that you get with this AWE Touring Black Edition exhaust. It really feels like the car has bass now. You know, it feels like the car kind of has a little more bounce to it. Oh, that spool. Sway bars, end links. This car is planted, man. Absolutely planted. Absolutely planted. Fantastically planted, man. Damn. That's good. That's good. That's good, man. I just want to make a video just showcasing you guys that this exhaust is fun, man. I know a lot of people talk about so many videos with exhaust, so many different comparisons. At the end of the day, man, this exhaust is just fun to hear. It's really, really fun to hear. It makes the car just sound much more fun. The driver feel, it feels like a driver's car now. And I know a big thing is like, okay, once you get to downpipe and doing extra external stuff, I know some exhausts sound great without that, but then they sound way overblown, way raspy, way too much. This exhaust, because of how it can be quiet and it can be loud at the same time, when you add performance and more exhaust to it, it doesn't make it sound overbearing. You know, it really is like the perfect entry point to where, hey, I want something that's quiet. You can have something just like this, you won't even hear it. You want to turn it up, you'll have something that you can absolutely hear, and then it's just a perfect solution, man. I can't explain enough how much of a fantastic value this car is. For those of you guys that don't even have a Supra, you're just maybe interested, you're just watching videos. I was the same way. I was looking up a whole bunch of Supra videos of mods and stuff, thinking this is a car I want to mod and get. Is this worth it? Like, this is 100% the best value for $1 I can find as far as a platform that is great aftermarket, great buildability. This platform has so much just availability, man. Like, there's so many people that have had these Supras and they're always either constantly changing their builds or selling them and getting something different. A lot of people modify these cars, so there's so much aftermarket availability on the used market. I got my paint match Seibon hood for an awesome rate. I got my paint match EVS fenders for a great rate. You know, there's so many parts that you can get, whether it's new, like some of the parts I have that are brand new, the ADRO wing, to the VERUS splitter, to a whole bunch of stuff is brand new, to literally used parts. This product and platform has everything for you. But I honestly just wanted to make this video for just anyone that is just like me, that's a car person, that has an interest in these cars, that would just love to get into these cars. I just have to say, man, this has been a blessing in disguise to get this car. You know, I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of the platform before I had it and owned it and seen it from the outside, but now that I have one, it is 100% one of my favorite cars I've driven. Like, I've got to drive some amazing cars. How it sits even just right now before a bunch of mods, it is definitely such a fantastic car to drive, to own, and to have. One more time, AWE, thank you so much for just creating your products. I've been buying your products before I even reached out to you guys, or even before my first video. You know, I've been a big fan of AWE as far as what they go for as far as a product. You know, I'm a big fan of just working with people that have great customer service. Every single time I had either an issue or a question, AWE answered it in such a timely fashion before I even started doing videos. They just did it, and I was just a nobody. I just was just a regular customer. They treated me as if I was the biggest YouTuber in the world. And so I just have to say, for them and how they treated me before I even became a content creator, that is why now that I want to showcase and do what I can to continue to promote, but also just to be authentic and honest, you know, and tell you guys, show you guys the good and show you guys the bad. But overall, this is a product that I've had on 4 vehicles now, and I definitely, if I keep getting more cards, I can definitely see myself getting AWE and continuing to move forward. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. I had fun making this video for you guys. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button, follow the journey. Like I always keep saying, guys, go after your dreams, make them reality. One more time, thank you for 40,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. Peace.